Hey guys, so it is Monday afternoon. I woke up about 2 hours ago. I woke up almost at 11 a.m. and that's because I haven't slept well the last 2 nights. I've been in a lot of pain at night, mainly my right arm from my shoulder down to my elbow, but when I move my arm, it seems to be in a lot of the shoulder area. And my fingers, these 2 fingers on my left hand, and especially this one, it's really swollen. It's not too bad now that I've been up a while, but yesterday it was really bad. And my right thumb is bothering me. And today it feels good, but yesterday my left wrist was really sore. Anyways, I mean, the shoulder pain though has been really bad at night. I usually like to sleep on my right side, but it's difficult to do that when my shoulder is hurting like that. And even laying on my left side, even laying on my left side, it's hard to get comfortable. So I've been mainly laying on my back, because I find that, like, if my arm is bent in a certain position too long, it hurts more than if I have it straight. But what's happened a couple of times is, I think I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning, and that's usually about the time that I take my pills, my morning pills. So I was about to sit up to get them from the nightstand, and I just had excruciating pain from my shoulder down to my elbow. It was sharp pains, and it wasn't subsiding even if I stopped moving my arm. It was just horrible pain, and I was in tears. So Alex had to get up and go get my pills from my nightstand for me, and he put on Tiger Balm cream, which kind of helped a bit. And then yesterday we saw Harry Potter and went out to dinner and stuff, and I had a good time, but again, like, it was so hard to sit through, like, such a long movie, when A, I was really tired from not sleeping well, and B, like, I couldn't get comfortable. Excuse me, I could not get comfortable sitting there. Like, my elbows kept cramping up, my fingers, my wrists, just very uncomfortable, sitting there and not moving. So, and then by the time I was ready to go to bed, I was just in a lot of pain, and I just knew, as tired as I was, I just knew I wasn't going to sleep well, and I didn't. About an hour after I went to bed with a heating pad on, hoping that it would help, but the weight of the heating pad on there and my arm being straight, when I went to roll over about an hour later, I got that pain again, like I got on Sunday morning, and I ended up in tears again. And Alex got up and got me the Tiger Balm cream again, put it on. And I also decided to try taking some Tylenol, but as usual, that never really helps. Pretty much tossed and turned all night, and finally started to fall asleep around 5 a.m. But then there was a thunderstorm that started, and there was really loud thunder, really bright lightning, and it kept me awake for a while. And then, then I finally got to sleep. And then what happened was, Alex, he always comes in to say bye to me before going to work at 7 o'clock. And just before he came in, I thought I heard thunder again. And sure enough, like within minutes of him leaving, I think a package just came. I saw the postman, but I think he went upstairs, and I think our neighbor just put the package in the laundry room. It's probably Alex's package that he was waiting for. Anyways, as I was saying, it just started, and it was a really bad storm again right when he left. The thunder was even louder this time. And so, oh, there's the postman. I'm going to stop for a minute. Okay, so that wasn't the postman. That was the city of Toronto coming to raid the water meter. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I guess I was just talking about, the storm, yeah. So I decided to get up because Alex had left his computer on, and I didn't want it to be zapped, so I had to get up and turn it off. And because of the storm, Riley decided to break into our crawl space again and hide way at the back around the corner. And the thing is like, we keep trying to discourage him from going in there because I just don't, there's so much stuff stored in there. I just don't like the fact of him crawling around in there. It's dirty and way in the back, and I'm just always afraid that he's going to get into something that's not good for him. Or something's going to happen to him in there. So I don't like him going in there. He was in there when we got home on Saturday because we had left him alone overnight. We went to Alex's aunt's. I mentioned that for the barbecue, and he was in there when we got back, and we had to coax him out with treats. And yes, you heard that word, Riley. And then when we got home from the movie yesterday, he was in there again, and again we had to coax him out with the treats, and he goes nuts when he hears that word. So today, like, I didn't even know if he was in there because this time I couldn't even see him. And then finally I did see him, and he would not come out for anything. So I think he was really just hiding from the storm, but we want to enforce him, not going in there. So no matter what I tried, he would not come out. So in as much pain as I was, I had to start pulling everything out of the crawl space to try and get to him. And when I was about this close to him, I was kind of scolding him. I was like, Riley, no, bad, kind of yelling, not really yelling, but whatever. And it kind of scared him, and then he just decided to like bolt out of there. So then I put everything back, and then I was gonna go to bed, but he wasn't coming in the bedroom with me, obviously, because I was mad and he was frightened. So it was quiet, and I was wondering what he was doing, and I came out, and he was already heading back toward the crawl space, and I said no and scolded him again. And then he just sat by the love seat out here. So I went in the bedroom, and I tried to get him to come in, but he wouldn't. So I think I fell asleep for a bit, and I woke up like a half hour or an hour later or something. And I was wondering what he was doing, and I went to get up, and he was actually like sitting on the floor at the foot of the bed. And he literally, and then when he saw me get up, he went to run, but he hid like in my bedroom where I have the bassinet for my dolls. He hid in under that, and he pretty much stayed there, almost like a kid sulking because he got in trouble. And he just stayed there. Like, it was like he wanted to come up on the bed, but he didn't. So he pretty much stayed under there for like an hour or so. It almost seemed like 2 hours even. And then he finally decided to come up on the bed and sleep with me. But I haven't had much sleep, so I'm pretty tired.